big name in Jessica Andrade, former champion. She's fought future champions, future title contenders. She's second all time and, finishes by a woman, most bouts, most wins. Like, she's in the top 5 for all these records. So when her name came across your desk, I guess what went through your mind? How excited did you get to face someone of her skill set?
I was super excited. Like you said, she's got crazy accolades, and I want to become the best in the world. I'm like chasing that title, and I understand that I have to beat somebody like her in order to get there. I'm looking forward to testing myself. I believe in my skills and abilities, and can't wait for Saturday night.
Before she got here, she was saying, she didn't know why the UFC booked you and her, not because she overlooked you, but she thought maybe they would want to go a different direction, maybe even strawweight. You've had a lot of success against other Brazilians as of late, and they said, well, maybe that's what they're trying to build. Like, she just keeps knocking off Brazilians. Maybe I can stop that. So I guess, do you like that narrative of, like, you're the one that's knocking off all these Brazilian women, and she's the one that wants to put an end to it?
I didn't even realize that. I didn't know that. They just send me a name and I said, let's go, let's grab. I don't know, it's funny, I guess, that they're all Brazilians, but I guess.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And do you feel the UFC is getting behind you now because, you have this win streak, you're fighting in Montreal, you're getting a former champion. So do you feel the power and the push of the UFC is finally behind you?
Yeah, I do. I actually do feel like the buzz around me. I can see it on my social media, and I do feel that I'm a little bit trying to stay off a little bit, so I'm not drinking my own Kool-Aid. I want to come into the fight with the right mind frame and the right mindset, and leave it out there. So it is really cool to have all this hype, and I'm definitely blessed. I appreciate it, and I want to show well and try not to swear and things like that. But yeah, I have fun with the media. I actually really enjoy it. So it is challenging, but I do love it.
And I've seen a video or an interview where you said you've seen holes in her game before that you can kind of take advantage of. Is that a matter of you waiting for her to make a mistake, or is that something you can do to force her to make this mistake?
Could be A, could be B. I don't know. We'll see when we get in there. I'm not gonna try to force anything unless I think I can really force it. But at the same time, I'm not going to be desperate. I'm going to wait for the right opportunity to kind of strike.
And obviously there's, the big women's flyweight fight as the co-main event. I guess, what are your thoughts on that fight?
That's an exciting fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I obviously really looking forward to seeing the results of that. We got a bunch of girls on the card. Even in a couple weeks, there's some more girls from the division fighting, and it's really cool. The division's being shaken up. The rankings are all going to change, and there's girls that are in the rankings that have fought once, twice a year, haven't even fought girls that are in the top 15. I'm active, I'm fighting. I look at the UFC respects it. Look at what they gave Diego Lopez that shot, and I believe I'm on kind of that same trajectory. I could see a big opportunity coming my way.
So before you weigh in, are you thinking of maybe hitting that 125 mark just in case some weird Arman Sarukian situation happens? They need to have a backup on the spot.
Well, I mean, the other fight, they're both ranked higher than me, so I know that's why I'm not going to cut that extra pound for nothing, you know what I mean? But I find, I hope that all those fights fall out and then I'm in the title,
Jasmine right here. There we go. Hey, you talked about activity there, and I saw you kind of fielding that question on Twitter the other day about, how active people have been. How much do you credit your activity for where you are right now and just being able to get in there repeatedly and get that cage time in?
That strike while the iron's hot, right? I'm in here, I'm active, I'm fighting. That's why I'm clawing my way to the top, tooth and nail.
Do you worry about burnout at all?
Yeah, definitely. I was prior to this camp, I just fought. I was just in Saudi Arabia, my whole camp in Thailand. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sacrifices that come into play. But I said it from the start. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and I believe that you kind of reap what you sow, and the amount of sacrifice and work that I'm doing now will show well for me.
And the last one for me, we've talked about it before, but this is an opportunity again for you to represent Canada. You're one of the faces of Canadian MMA now, and now at a time where Canada's at this really weird spot with everything going on in the world. So how much does this particular fight and this weekend mean to you?
It means a lot. I feel like Canada is like really looking for someone to kind of, I guess, like inspire them and give them courage and give what martial arts teaches is like be strength and courage and facing your fears and like that type of behavior. So I really feel like blessed to kind of be the body doing it. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well and I can continue on with like this train and make Canada proud.
Thank you.
Jaws right here. Charles Radke was in here earlier. He's got a fight with Mike Malott, and he was talking a lot of trash, right? Talking about Canada, saying things about Mike Malott. Is there any part of you, like with you talking about, I'm liking the social media part of things and the cameras being around. I know we don't see it a ton in women's MMA, but is there any part of you, like down the line, hoping, one of your opponents, starts talking trash and you can let loose a little bit? I know you said you're trying not to swear, but
yeah. I do. I think that would be so much fun, like because it's building the fight. It's not, as long as you're not like making it legit, like bringing family and whatever that type, whatever whoever's boundaries are. I think it's fun. Like, let's talk some shit a little bit. So maybe sometime in the future, next fight or something like that, there'll be something. But I don't want to start it because, like, I don't want to be a dick or anything like that. But I would love to engage in it.
And then, I know you can't give away too many secrets in the gym and talk about sparring and things like that, but how are the hands feeling going into this one? I'm hearing rumors that you're dropping girls during sparring. The hands are feeling pretty heavy, so how are they going into this one?
They feel good. I really credit a lot of that to when I was in Thailand. I would go to sparring, and I'm with these people from all over the world. I have no idea who they are. I don't know their skill set. I don't know their abilities. They could be some person that's, hardly thrown a punch, or it could be some killer in some organization that I don't know about or I don't recognize. You know what I mean? And so I was there and I had to like hone my skills and figure out my game, kind of what works transitionally through all kind of like styles and people, boys, girls. Like I'm worried about these dudes knocking me out. I don't know how they feel about me. I just partner, oh, you're good, you're free, let's go kind of thing. And so I feel like a lot of that, like the things you learn in one camp almost don't translate until the next camp. Like there's a little bit of a lag time in the learning process with them, at least there is for me. And I really feel like I've like honed in on striking and my grappling's solid, and I just trying to be the best martial artist that I can possibly be.
So realistically, a girl like Jessica Andrade, who's known as, having pretty heavy hands herself, can we expect you guys to kind of meet in the middle at one point?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right here, Jasmine. Obviously, to piggyback off the last question, I was going to go down the road in saying that, Jessica Andrade, good takedown defense, your style as well. In previous fights has shown you want to take the fight down, you want to be dominating on the mat. The move over to Thailand to spend some time over there, maybe ahead of this fight, was that kind of to complement the fact that, you have to be comfortable with the fact that you're going to be in certain level of exchanges with Jessica on Saturday night?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like she's very talented. She's good striking, she's good grappling. So I got to be ready everywhere. I don't know where she wants to take it, and so, you know, I'm in the camp. I'm working everything. I'm working on my strengths and trying to close the holes of my weaknesses.
I got to ask you this because I'm from Ireland. I seen that you're over there for St. Patrick's Day and you visited the Guinness storehouse. In the storehouse, it's probably one of the nicest pints of Guinness that you can get in the world. You looked absolutely horrified when you took a sip of the pint of Guinness. So what's up with that?
Well, so I was sponsored by Forge. But I gotta be honest, I'm not really a beer drinker. Like I'm Lithuanian, and so I like vodka. But it's not, you know. Oh yeah. Sorry to all the beer drinkers. Don't listen to me.
They might deny you access now after that reaction. And you're looking to go over to Ireland again. Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.